President Bradley is on planned leave today, so we need to elect a pro term president for today's meeting. Would anybody like to elect anyone at this time?
I will volunteer for it, but I'm not sure we have a quorum. I only see 3 directors on the.
Okay, yes. We have Mike C. Miller who's stepping in
For the
director for President Bradley.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. I'll volunteer. Somebody wants to nominate me.
I nominate Kurt Scobie as the temporary officiator of this meeting.
Okay,
Valerie Russell.
do we have a second?
Bethany Williams, second.
Thank you.
Can you hear
I'll call-
me?
Yes, thank you, Director Williams. I'll call roll. Director Coyle? Director Davis is excused. Director Hayes? Director Russell?
Present.
Director Scobie?
Present.
Director Williams?
Present.
President Bradley is excused. I'll turn it over to you, President Scobie.
Pro Tem's president.
Pro Tem, President Scobie.
Yeah, I don't want it full time. Welcome, everybody, to the regular meeting of the Board of Public Service, May 23rd, 2023. With that, I ask that the agenda to be read.
Regular order of business from the president. Recommendation that approval be given as follows. Cooperation agreement by and between the Metropolitan Park and Recreation District doing business as the Great Rivers Greenway District and the City of St. Louis for the construction, operation, and maintenance of security gates on the Mississippi Greenway, Lenore K. Sullivan Boulevard. Addendum number 1 for plans and specifications to letting number 8757, BPS project R2018-83-056, the Forest Park Waterway project, which has been issued to clarify questions submitted by prospective bidders and to indicate changes described and shown in plans and specifications. Plans and specifications for letting number 8759, Turner Park Conference Station renovation, BPS project number 2022-08-06, St. Louis, Missouri. The estimated cost of this work is $183,012.50 and is authorized by ordinance number 71656, funded by Parks Ward Capital Funds. Plans and specifications for letting number 8760, concrete and brick removal, replacement and complete sidewalk installation, BPS project number SP-117. The estimated cost of this work is $9 million and is authorized by ordinance number 71650, funded by the American Rescue Act, FAIN SLFRP 1969. From the Office of Special Events, request for the following to be approved, subject to certain conditions. There are 2 special events to be declared as festival zones. Twain Fest will take place on Limp from Potomac to Cherokee on June 7th through 10th from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Setup and tear down will begin on June 7th at 12 p.m. and end on June 11th at 2 a.m. St. Stephen's Parish Picnic will take place on Wilmington between Livingston and Coronado on June 7th at 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Setup tear down will begin on June 6th at 12 p.m. to June 8th at 9 a.m. From the Director of Public Utilities, recommendation that the board declares as emergency action the following. Authorization for a 1-year service agreement with Water Technologies. This service agreement covers parts and labors for 2 water HPLCs at the Howard Bend Laboratory. The estimated cost of this work is $17,566. Authorization for one-year service contract will Gillett Technology. This service agreement covers parts and labors for Agilent GC and Agilent GCMS at the Chano Rocks Laboratory. The estimated cost of this work is $15,844.68. Contract repairs of a 60-inch diameter water transmission conduit. The estimated cost for this work is $500,000. Private contractor debris hauling for water division, construction and repair due to staffing shortages for the remaining fiscal 2023. The estimated cost for this work is $150,000. Miscellaneous electrical service work for Chano Rocks and Howard Bend water treatment plants. This work is necessary to support maintaining and repairing these systems to fulfill our mission of providing a reliable and safe drinking water supply to customers. The estimated cost of this work is $160,000. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 131605, request from Union Electric doing business as Ameren, Missouri, to construct multiple conduits, duct banks, and manhole installation within Jefferson Avenue and Olive to Dr. Martin Luther King. Application number 131611, request from Union Electric doing business as Ameren, Missouri, to open cut and install 70 feet of concrete encased 4-inch conduits in the alley at 2206 Locust. Affidavit of 8888 Hall Street LLC, petition number 6918, to vacate 15 feet wide unnamed street located between city blocks 9112 and 9115, beginning at Hall Street and continuing east for 933.785 to 10.0605 feet to its terminus. Recommendation that the following be filed. Application number 131561, request from Union Electric doing business as Ameren, Missouri, request to construct approximately 1,150 field of open trench conduit along Memorial Drive between Spruce and Market Street. The location of this work is within Memorial Drive, which is MoDOT property, so the applicant will need the approval of that entity. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that 3 applications from AT&T be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number CM23-0040 for 7515 Morgan Ford Road. Application number CM23-00072 for 3908 North Broadway. Application number CM23-00079 for 4344 Evans Avenue. Joint recommendation that 1 application from Charter be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number CM23-00073 for 3690 Forest Park Avenue. Joint recommendation that 1 application from Everstream be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number CM23-00077 for 1920 South 7th Street. We have 5 conditional use permits from the Director of Public Safety, Steve Narr.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and members of the board. My name is Steve Narr, zoning plan examiner for the city, and I'll be representing the building commissioner at today's meeting. Per board order 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval with conditions is recommended for 5 applications. 8539 North Broadway, 3328 Chippewa Street, 1111 Victor Street, first floor, 3400 Miami, and 3356 Union Boulevard, first floor. I request that these recommendations be approved as submitted.
Do any of the board members have any questions concerning the conditional use permits? If not, could I get a motion to approve in a second?
Motion to approve, Williams.
Second, Russell.
Michelle, please call the roll. Could I have a roll call on voting on this, Michelle?
I'm sorry, I was muted. Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Davis is excused. Director Hayes, Director Russell,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Aye.
President Bradley is excused.
It passes. Does anybody have any corrections or comments on last week's agenda or minutes from last week? If not, could I have a motion to approve with a second?
Russell, motion to approve last week's minutes from the agenda.
Second.
Could I get a roll call vote?
Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Davis is excused. Director Hayes, Director Russell,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Aye.
President Bradley is excused.
On the agenda, this week's agenda, are there any questions, comments from the board? If not, could I get a motion to approve with a second?
Russell, motion to approve the agenda for today's meeting.
Second, Williams.
Thank you.
Could I get a roll call vote?
Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Davis is excused. Director Hayes, Director Russell,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Aye.
President Bradley is excused.
Are there any additional comments or questions from the board at this time? If not, could I get a motion to, and a second to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn today's meeting. Russell.
Coyle, second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.